Hey guys and girls, what is going on? It is Zazzri today, bringing you my Saturday squad builder. It is going to be number 3 today, and it is a League 1 side. So first off, normally I go through and I pick out, a squad of players rather than just a team. In this one, I'm just going to do a team. That's partly due to I find that the League 1 it's got a lot less strength and depth than some of the other leagues, and also just because I thought I'd try out this new style. It should make the videos quite a bit shorter, and if you're just looking to buy a team, then this is the exact one for you. Also, FIFA Coinbase in the description, they offer a cheap, reliable service, and if you want to get some coins, those are the place to go to. So, kicking things off then, I don't usually show the prices because I always seem to pay more for the players is what I'm looking for, and I just don't like people complaining about that. So this team cost me about 250k. The price should stabilise because you've got 3 informs and informs this year. They're not going up in price like they did last year, but they are staying around that. They're 2 or 3k difference occasionally, but generally they stay the same. And also the only player that will be going down in price is Falcao because he keeps going down a few k every day I look at, but I thought I'd just get him anyway. So Sirigu in goal. 86 diving, 87 reflexes and 85 positioning. Fantastic all-round stats. Great goalkeeper. Got me a lot of bad situations, and he was very, very solid. Moving on, we've got as our left centre back, Thiago Silva, a lot cheaper this year. I've got the Sentinel chemistry style on him. 80 pace, which is really useful because he can get across and cover or do whatever he needs to do. 87 defending and 83 heading. Really solid player. Honestly, so good. Moving on to our right centre back, Edis Kalu, 77 pace and 82 defending. 76 heading. Overall just a very solid centre back. It doesn't really matter what his stats say. He's just a really solid one. Great partnership here. They are really good centre backs together. Decent pace on both of them. So even if they are caught out of position, they can easily get back and cover, which is something I really like. Moving on to the right back, we've got Mariano, 88 pace, and then the rest of him's kind of well-rounded. He's got a poor shot, but I didn't notice that, to be honest. I didn't actually score with him, but I just kind of got these little chances where I just get it on target, but it wouldn't actually go in. But it didn't feel like his shot was atrocious. So very good right back. There's a few options there you could go with, but I went with him. I tried out a few different ones, and he's just my favourite. Moving on to the left back, I got informed Digne. I got his regular version, didn't know there's an inform out, and then I went out and bought his inform version. Really, really good left back. Honestly, guys, so good. 81 pace, 75 passing. He's actually quite well rounded again, except for the shot, but you don't really notice the shot, which is something I really like. The left back and right back have got poor shots, but they felt really solid. Moving on to our defensive midfielder, someone who I was really surprised with because I like big, tall, strong centre defensive midfielders. I don't like little ones, but I went with the little one. There wasn't many big options like guys that are really big and tall, but João Moutinho, I was just like, I'll try him out, and then if we need to replace him, we will. Really well-rounded card. He's only stat below 70s. He's heading on his card stats. Really good player with such a good passer. Was just everywhere. He would get across the midfield, would get back, would be in the right place at the right time, and none of his kind of attributes felt that they needed improving. Moving on to the left mid, Lavezzi, really good player actually, was really fun to do. 88 pace, 88 dribbling, that's all you really need to know about him. He's such a good dribbler of the ball, was really awesome. Moving on to Inform Valbuena, 85 pace, 84 passing, 85 dribbling, and then his shot's a little bit poor at 76. Actually, he's a really small guy, he's like 5'5", but you didn't notice it again. He was a really good player, supplying Cavani all day long and working well with the rest of the midfield. Moving on to our right midfielder, it is Rodriguez. I went with his inform version because I saw a few reviews of him and everyone loved him, and I think he's really good too. I've also got the Hunter chemistry style on him, just to increase his pace and his shot. 86 passing, 87 dribbling, 80 pace and 81 shooting. Really good card. I'm contemplating just keeping this, but the only problem is, it's not that versatile of a card. AS Monaco and Colombia, they're not, League One's not a team that I'm going to be building often just because the price of it. If this was a 100k team, I'd just keep the team. But because I don't have that many coins, 250k is quite a big number for me, so I'm going to have to sell this team on. But if I could, I would keep Rodriguez because he was so good for me. I just wish he was more versatile in terms of who he can link to. Moving on to our up front pairing, of course, Cavani and Falcao. Unfortunately, could not afford Ibrahimovic, surprisingly. But yeah, Cavani was by far my best player in the team, could score goals for fun, was absolutely incredible. 84 heading, 80 dribbling, 83 pace, 84 shooting, passing, poor at 66, sorry. Again, you didn't really feel it. To be honest, I wasn't passing too much with him anyway. Honestly, guys, he could just score all day long. He's always in the right place at the right time. His pace, 83, is absolutely fine. You don't even need to worry about it. It's so, so good. And you don't feel it. Moving on to the last player in the team, it is Falcao. Bit of a surprise package for me, really. Some games, he would tear opponents. Whoa. Some games he would absolutely destroy an opponent, and some games he'd just be marked out of it. He'd just be too small and would just get absolutely battered. Bit of a weird one for me, but yeah, he's got 78 pace, 86 shot. His finishes like 94, 81 dribbling, and 89 heading. Very good partnership here, to be fair. Even though Falcao didn't score all the time, he would be setting up Cavani and would be playing very well, so that's why I kept him in the team. But yeah, a very, very, very solid team to play with, guys. I think I lost one match out of the 10 I played. So, yeah, it was a really, really good team. I was surprised, by the way, that it was actually so good. I thought, oh, it's got too many small players. It's not going to be very good. You know, the informs might not be great, but they were all fantastic players. I didn't even want to swap any of them out. I wasn't like, oh, I want Ibrahimovic. No, up front, I was absolutely fine. Everywhere else, it just worked perfectly, guys. Honestly, if you can buy this team, I would. It's absolutely incredible. About 250k, but if you got rid of the informs, it'd be way, way less, which is obviously something that you could do if you wanted to. But yeah, here are the goals. They're not going to be the best, and the music will be in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
Sneaking out my bed at night, I tell her turn the lights down low. I'm trying to figure out my mind. She always wonder where I go. Oh, making good music, coming home with a pocket full of tulips.